why is there an attack on the CoTU community in the Fringe area is because of the presence of the valley-based insurgent group in those areas. For a peaceful coexistence between the two community in the Fringe area, the designated camp, the supposedly designated camp proposed by the state, should not be in the Fringe area. Let the valley-based insurgent group be in their home state, not in the Fringe area. That is the problem. That has exacerbated the problem. As long as the valley-based insurgent groups are there, it is my moral right, it is our moral responsibility to protect our people. And bunker is the fortress in that process. If the center deems it is uncalled to have a bunkers, then let them evacuate or push back those valley-based insurgents from the Fringe area. And only then we will listen to the directive of removing our bunker by ourselves. We don't need the army to do that. We know our rights, and as long as atrocity is going to come, our bunker would remain. Instead of forced normalization through security aspect, the center needs to come and have a political dialogue with the CoTU community. That is the only way forward.
I'm here in Gamgiphai, located in Cedar Hills, Kangpopi district, where members of the CoTU community have gathered in protest under the leadership of Committee on Tribal Unity.
Protecting our central forces to deploy ball in the Tiule.
This demonstration comes amidst an ongoing crisis that began on Christmas Eve, a significant festival for Christians worldwide and for the CoTU community in particular. that day, there has been relentless attacks in the Bungpi area, a key part of the Kuki-Zo territory, allegedly carried out by Meitei militants. These attacks have continued unabated until today. To understand the situation more deeply, let us speak with CoTU spokesperson NG Loon Kipgen. What do you believe are the reasons behind these recent attacks in Bungpi area by the Meitei militants?
For the past nearly 19 months, this unabated atrocities against the Kuki-Zo community has become a habitual act of the valley-based insurgent group. And just imagine on the 24th of December, which is a festive season of all the Christian tribals, especially the Kuki-Zo community, we understand that Christmas celebration is about peace and harmony. Perhaps that is the reason why, as a community, we did not respond and we did not even come to the media against their attack on our festival day. And they have taken advantage of that, and the valley based media is so shameful to even upload that false narrative so that the center would understand that it was us, the Kuki-Zo community, who took an attack against them. This is preposterous accusation by the valley-based media platform. Why do you think our boys, do you expect our boys to take their arms on a Christmas day? This is wrong, and we vehemently oppose as a Committee on Tribal Unity.
Could you explain the connection, if any, between the events unfolding in Bungpi and the protest here at Gamgiphai?
See, you should know that the attack that always comes from is in the Fringe area. Why is there an attack on the Kuki-Zo community in the Fringe area is because of the presence of the valley-based insurgent group in those areas. And the center must understand, and the center needs to instruct the state that for a peaceful coexistence between the two community in the Fringe area, the designated camp, the supposedly designated camp proposed by the state, should not be in the Fringe area. It should be within the valley area. That issue was taken up with the center appointed DGP when we last met, and we had appealed to him that this area, especially Saibol and Tuichin, Eskonumpai, Mung, Nelzang, and recently you might have heard that at Kangchu Pagzang, the same instances were there where the Kuki-Zo were forced to respond to that. That is the reason why the government needs to take an objective solution in order to solve this problem. Let the valley-based insurgent group be in their home state, not in the Fringe area. That is the problem. That has exacerbated the problem. And the valley-based media is the propagator of this conflict, which has continued for 19 months. I think the onus should be, even with the center appointed DGP, and the security advisor, and the responsibility should be with the home minister. This is wrong, and this is wrong.
Regarding the protest against the destruction of bunkers belonging to the Kuki-Zo community, what justification do you have for that?
See, I don't need to justify. As long as the valley-based insurgent groups are there, it is my moral right, it is our moral responsibility to protect our people. And bunker is the fortress in that process. So we need to have our bunkers. If the center deems it is uncalled to have a bunkers, then let them evacuate or push back those valley-based insurgents from the Fringe area. And only then we will listen to the directive of removing our bunker by ourselves. We don't need the army to do that. We know our rights, and as long as atrocity is going to come, our bunker would remain.
What specific demands do you have from the central government?
Instead of forced normalization through security aspect, the center needs to come and have a political dialogue with the Kuki-Zo community. That is the only way forward. Imagine a deployment of hundreds of CRPF in this conflict zone would never solve the problem. We need a political solution, Mr. Birain. It is high time. It's high time that you take this wrong narrative, and your people are not supporting you. You should know that. And to Amit Shahji, sir, Honorable Home Minister, sir, 19 months. What a shame. I think it has given you a bad image. It's a high time that you delegate your men or your officers who had the authority to talk with the Kuki-Zo community, and a political negotiation is reached so that we as a Kuki-Zo community can live with the Meitei community as a good neighbor. That is the only way forward. And please, New Year is coming. Let us not go beyond this. Let peace prevail. Thank you so much.
That was NG Loon Kipgan shedding light on the pressing issues faced by the Kuki-Zo community. This is Nunhoy Ngailot reporting for Hills Mojo, Gamgiphai, Cedar Hills, Kamopi District.
Central Forces also Kuki-Zo
Make